Hello guys, I'm Max Fox and this is my opening sequence pitch presentation. In this PowerPoint presentation I'll be going through all the aspects of the creation of my opening sequence, which is called Hidden. What is my opening sequence about? The opening sequence will revolve around the robbery of a historical object being stolen from a museum. Matt Green, the criminal, played by Roby Green, flees to a suburban park in an attempt to hide the object before it's picked up by his boss. Stuart White, an innocent individual, played by Hector Green, walking through the park, trips to discover this hidden item. What is my aim? My aim is to create a lot of tension, which will assist in enhancing the genre, which is a thriller. I'll be using a specific soundtrack to achieve synchronous editing, which will supply more flow to the sequence of events in the sequence. The cast. Top left here is Roby Green, who will be playing the character Matt Green, the criminal, who steals the historical object from the museum. The reason I chose Roby to play this character is due to the fact that he's tall, making other characters look more innocent and less significant. Roby is 17 and will be playing a 21-year-old in the opening sequence. On the bottom left here we have Hector Green, who will be playing this character Stuart White, the innocent character. The reason I chose Hector to play this character is because he's smaller and can play more vulnerable roles, which is a great contrast between the two characters. Hector is 17 and will be playing his own age at 17 in the opening sequence. Genre. The genre of my opening sequence I aim to be thriller. I'll incorporate editing techniques such as short takes, close-up shots and canted angle shots to enhance the genre. I'll also be using a non-dietetic sound with prominent percussion to edit in sync with the actions in the opening sequence. Props. I don't use many props in my opening sequence. I'll be using the sculpture, which is stolen, the rucksack, where the stolen is placed after being stolen, and the floor plan, which I aim to use at the very beginning to show a planning phase of the robbery. The location. The opening sequence will be filmed in Chiswick Park. I wanted to film here because there were various places where the stolen item could be placed, and this gave me a lot of variety and choice, which I quite like. Also, the location is not very far away from where I live at all, so it's quite easy to get all the camera equipment and the actors to that location to start filming straight away. Sound. The soundtrack I have chosen to use is from the prologue of The Dark Knight, the blockbuster created by Christopher Nolan. The tempo of the soundtrack goes from slow to fast, which is great in creating tension in the sequence. It also is in low pitch to create an eerie and dark atmosphere, which may even reflect the personalities of the criminal in the opening sequence. The target audience of my opening sequence will probably be around the 15 to 30-year-old age. The film will not be suitable for people below the age of 15, mainly due to the nature of the film. It's about the robbery and things like that. I don't think the opening sequence will be appealed to the older demographic, again due to the nature of the film. The technical construction. I'll be using a Nikon Coolpix P500 camera, a Velbin LE30 tripod, a shoulder mount and a camera jib and made to create my content. This jib and mount will give me the opportunity to create higher quality content and also create shots such as the high angle and pan shots. I'll also be using a MacBook Pro 2012 13-inch and Final Cut Pro to edit the content together. Thank you very much for watching.